Hey guys, how's it going? This is different. I had no idea what to record. I wanted to do Tales of Vesperia, but I just wasn't feeling I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't want to stream or record and not feeling it. I was gonna do some rambling on Mario Party 2, but I wasn't sure what to. I didn't prepare for the topics at hand. So I spent the past 2-3 hours just wondering what the hell am I gonna record? Because I'm not gonna stream. I don't feel like streaming today because I want to get some recording done, and I don't know, I spent a good chunk of the time I usually stream what the hell to record, and I'm just looking around Twitch, maybe a Shantae game, get back to recording Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. Nothing. I just didn't feel like doing any of that. And then I look at my PS TV, and then I start thinking about Final Fantasy IV and 1 and 2. And I figured, why not just do 4? That one's gonna take not so long to do. I guess I'll just be like, it's gonna be different than what I normally do. I usually read the dialogue. I take my time with everything. I'm just gonna play through and just ramble on about stuff. I'll see how that goes. See, because what I was gonna do for Mario Party 2 was with a bunch of topics that I forgot to list down on a note card so I can just go through them. I was gonna have the CPUs play I don't know how 20, 35, or 50 turns, depending on what how many topics I have. I'll probably start with 20, see how that goes in terms of the recording, and then do a 35 turn one, and then a 51, and then I just switch it up every now and then I'll see which one of those I felt comfortable. Probably 35 is the best of both. It's not too short, but it's not too long. It's the perfect amount of turns, hence the 35, the standard play. Gonna be CPUs, and I'll just ramble on about whatever topics, or I'll talk about movies, some Q&A stuff, topics you want me to go over, and I'll bring this up during my streams on my Discord. Just what would you want me to talk about? And it doesn't have to be Mario Party 2. I just picked Mario Party 2 because that's my favorite Mario Party game. It's it unfortunately doesn't have Daisy in it, but it does have some of my favorite stages. I'll keep the dash on, why not? Let's see, what kind of what do we got for window patterns? Rainbow? Sure, why not? Dash will be square. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it looks nice. Yeah, so Mario Party 2 is my favorite one. It's got my favorite. Rainbow, yeah, Rainbow looks nice. It's got a lot of my favorite stages. The music's really great as well. I could also do Mario Party 3. That one has Daisy, and you know I love Daisy, my favorite Mario character. Mario Party 1 I probably won't do. Well, it's CPU, so I think it's possible. I'll have to check. But yeah, just stuff like that. I don't know, maybe Pokemon Stadium, just some random stuff where I don't have any control whatsoever. Just let the game play and you guys just hear me ramble on about stuff. Like an old man. Or like maybe there's some things that, you know, mysteries of life that you want me to answer to the best of my abilities, or some advice which I would probably not have you listen to or take with a grain of salt. That's probably a lot more preferred. But you know, stuff like that. These probably won't take too long, maybe like, well, based on like the Mario Party, the standard turn, probably like 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how the CPUs handle the mini games and how the turns go, what sort of shenanigans happen. Well, yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. Maybe after this video, I'll probably do that. It's I don't know. It takes a while for me to set up the PS TV. I have to have a what's the thing called? Is it a converter? Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what it is. I use that for my PS3 also. So it's HDMI and not a composite. Also, so I don't have to switch the... well, no, I could do HDMI with the... No, actually, no. I do need this thing. Yeah, that way it's HDMI and not through composite. Just because it looks cleaner. It's all nice. Probably should have done Final Fantasy 1. I've been a lot quicker. But I love Final Fantasy 4. It's my favorite Final Fantasy game. It's my first one. It was the first one I was exposed to. Sorry, I gotta drink my water. Because I'm rambling, you'll probably just hear me. Just me consistently talking. And then, you know, every now and then I'll focus on what the hell I'm doing in the game. But yeah, I guess I'll talk about Final Fantasy IV a bit. I really like Final Fantasy IV. As I said, it's my favorite Final Fantasy game. It's actually what got me into the series. From 4, I started playing 1 and 2 on the Game Boy Advance. Yeah. It wasn't until the Game Boy Advance version of Final Fantasy IV that I got into the series. Final Fantasy IV Advance. It was interesting. Just the opening with the Red Wings and Cecil, the monster, the scripted monster scenes or battles that show up. You're this Dark Knight. We get this title stripped away by the king who wants you to go deliver a package to a village, which later you find out, you're just nuking the place with bombs to kill summoners because they are threatening the grand kingdom of Baron. Glory be her name. And from there, Cecil's like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. This isn't the king I knew and grew up with. He's basically raised me like his own son. I don't recognize this guy. I don't want to do this anymore. And Kane's like, "Whoa, you sure about that?" But yeah, I want to do this, and I know you don't want to do this either, Kane. Like, all right, I just wanted to see, because I'm not gonna sully the name of the Dragoons by doing something like this. It's like, all right, cool, we'll go. And then it turns out there is a survivor, a young child, who turns out you killed her mom by killing her summon beast, which is the Miss Dragon. And well, from there you'll see as we go along. I guess I can summarize some plots of the story as we go. Spoilers, by the way, by the what's gonna happen in like the next 3 minutes or so, depending on. She should turn to Miss right about now. We'll just wait a bit. Yeah. So anyway, Final Fantasy IV. We'll talk more about Final Fantasy IV because I had a little time about the story, but we'll go as it progresses. And from 4, I started playing 1 and 2. 1 I enjoyed, 2 I had a hard time getting into. So, because of it was very different in terms of how you leveled up your character. It was weird. So I was like, you know what? I'll come back to this. Then I started playing Final Fantasy III, but on the NES. That's when I discovered emulators, and there was a English translated, although not great, but enough to like get me through the game. Like some of the monsters weren't translated. There was some a plot that wasn't translated, and I was like, okay, hey, you know what? I got this far with some just whatever was translated. I think it was up until the what was it called? The Cave of the Ancients. I think that's what it was called. It's basically where you are forced to turn into to change your jobs into the Dark Knight class, because their katanas are the only thing that do not divide the monsters there. Either that or magic. I remember doing 2. I think it was 2. It was 2 Dark Knights and 2 healers, or it might have been 3 Dark Knights and a healer. And then I think it was the latter. The Black Mage. It might have been that. Final Fantasy III for the NES was for the Famicom was difficult. There was an abundance of monsters. They hit hard, and the Crystal Tower is its own hell. And I don't know. I don't like talking about it. I hate it. It's a huge dungeon. It's a big dungeon. There is no save points at all, because NES, it's Famicom, so it's difficult. You got to get your money's worth. Monsters are tough. There is a chance you'll fight the dragons the colored dragons, yellow, green, and red, I believe. Those guys are tough. Then there's the optional dungeon in the Crystal Tower, and it's optional with quotations because you should probably do that dungeon. As much as it says optional, you should probably do it. It'll get you some levels and some sweet gear. There's shops at the end that'll be nice. You should have a good amount of money to buy some at that point, and if not, it's a good place to grind at the end section. Just make sure to go save after some time. You don't want to get a unfortunate turn where you just wipe and you have to start over and you've lost 2 or so hours of progress. Yeah, it's bad. But yeah, that's essentially it. I guess we'll buy. So I don't know what I'm doing. I've been playing a lot of just go off on a tangent. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy IV free enterprise randomizers. So I'm not playing like I normally would. Nope, this is the problem having the dash on. So we'll just go. I usually worry about grinding whenever I play Final Fantasy IV, but we'll just go. And don't worry about it. We'll be fine. Cecil's I erased my. Oh, that's fine. That's all right. I erased my main file. That's okay. It's fine. I have my PS Vita. It's got Final Fantasy IV for the PSP. It's got that save file, so I'm fine. Didn't realize it because I was like not paying attention. Oh well. Fine, that was like 23 hours. It's all good. But yeah, that's Final Fantasy III. It's fun up until the end part of the game, up until the end game. 1 is pretty short, but it has the whole promotion thing. You'll class change, but it gets to the point where you want to do low level runs up until you class change, because your stats are better when you class change. You want to do it at a low level if possible, unless you're a red mage. If you're a red mage, go nuts, because red wizard is the same growth as a red mage. Final Fantasy 2 has a lot of Final Fantasy 2 has a lot of empty rooms. Like you'll take a door and the room is empty, but like 1 or 2 steps out, or trying to leave the room, and there's an enemy encounter. It sucks. There's a lot of dead ends. But it's fun. Once I got back to it after 3, it was like, I'll give it another shot, because why not? And then I started Final Fantasy V on the GBA, Final Fantasy V Advance. That I enjoyed a lot, because it was the job system from 3, but a lot better. And since I played the advanced version, because it originally didn't come to the West until the PS1, but I didn't know about that until afterwards. So I played the GBA version, which had the extra 3 classes. Gladiator, Necromancer, and Cannoneer. Which unfortunately you got at the end of the game, or after the end of the game. They were post-game classes. Or post-game jobs. So I was like, well, it's all fine and dandy, but what's the point of them? What's the point of using them if you already beat the game? You already have, like, whatever jobs you're gonna use, your builds already. I don't know, it's just like, by that point, it's like, why bother getting them? The dungeon itself to get them is... Or am I thinking about the other dungeon? I don't know, there's one extra dungeon that's, like, not worth doing. It's very long. But, well, that was that. I did have fun with it. Later on, I would play a mod of it, a ROM hack, which made it so that you get those extra jobs by the Earth Crystal, which is the last crystal you... I think it's the last crystal you get. Yeah. So you would actually be able to use them. So that was kind of neat. Then after that, it was Final Fantasy VI. So after 4, I essentially went in order. This was like within. After 6. Not a year, but like within the years. Within 1 year, I play through 1 through 6 because I usually do that. It doesn't take long to play them, but I just play them. I spread it out throughout the year. Like, oh, I'll play Final Fantasy like now, and then I'll make my way up to 6. But then I started playing 7, which a lot of people. Well, 6. Sorry. I'm kind of going off tangent. Again, 6, which was a lot of people played. A lot of people back when it was 3 in the US on the Super Nintendo, but now it's 6. It was 6 in Japan, and now it's 6 officially. It was hard to count in the back then. All I gotta say. But yeah, I played 6. I enjoyed it. I mean, it wasn't Final Fantasy 4, but I enjoyed it. Again, because 4 was my first one. I have a lot of bias towards that. Yeah, I enjoyed 6. The thing was, like, there was way too many characters. I think it was like 3 groups. A lot of characters. And it's like, no, I'm good. Just give me like not a big cast, because everyone was essentially a main character in their own right. But it's like I don't want to play as all of you guys. I just want to play as, just give me 4 of you and that's it. I'd always pick Terra, Shadow, Sabin, and this is like, it depends. Sometimes I'm feeling Edgar, sometimes I'm feeling Celeste, sometimes I'm feeling Locke. And that's it. Those are usually my the ones I choose for like the final fight, or the ones I focus on. And then, but my love for Final Fantasy VI has gotten a little better with the Brave New World act, which basically makes the game a lot better. It's at its 2.0 version, and I might replay it, because I streamed the 1.9 version about a year or 2 ago, and I enjoyed it. I had fun. So I'm currently going through the 2.0, just kind of familiarizing myself with it from start to finish, and then maybe I'll record it, or I'll stream it again. It's a matter of preference. Also a matter of what I'm doing, like streaming or recording at that point. You know, when, because there are a lot of games I want to stream, but also games I feel like would be better if I recorded them, like Tales of Vesperia. I'm gonna go off on a tangent real quick. Like the Tales of Vesperia I wanted to stream, but at the same time it's like I kind of don't want to, because I want to kind of, because that is a game you kind of want to immerse yourself in, like the plot and the characters, which is what I want to do. I streamed Tales of Symphonia, but it was kind of hard to kind of keep track of everything, because I'm streaming it and I got people coming in. I try not to talk during like cutscenes or anything, because I want to. First of all, it's my first time playing Tales of Symphonia. I started that like 3-4 years ago. First time playing it on the PS3. I had a lot of fun with it. Not my first Tales game, but I had a lot of fun with it. It's like I hear like, oh, Tales of Symphonia is like it's like the bee's knees. It's so good. But I played it on PS3. I didn't have it. I didn't have it for the GameCube. So I don't know. I guess the GameCube version is better. I think it's because it played 60 FPS as opposed to the PS3 version's 30 FPS. I don't know. I honestly have a hard time telling the difference between 30 and 60. So it's like, for me, it's like not a big deal. But like feeling it is like a different thing. I guess it just feels better. I don't know. I played it on PS3. I had fun. I enjoyed it. That's what mattered to me. But I couldn't get into like the storytelling, because you're always gonna have people. This is the sort of dark side of streaming that I kind of ended up seeing for myself. People will freaking try not to swear as much. it's hard. I'm so used to throwing down some F-bombs, like just casually, like in normal conversation. I'm trying not to do that. So it's so freaking annoying when people show up and they just tell you about stuff. I mean, and up to a certain point, I'm okay with it because one, I'm learning about, I'm getting some insight. But then it's like just telling me about, oh, use this character because they're better, or some other stuff, or like, hey, did you know about this part in the story? It's like, I'm not even there yet, bro. You gotta slow your roll. And or like, well, not so much the combat, because the combat one is like, oh no, actually the one's like, oh, play manual. It's a lot better than auto, and it's like, okay, I'm not gonna play manual because sure, it might be better. I'm used to playing auto, but I'll give it a shot. If I don't like it, I'll switch back. Sometimes I like to let the game do its thing, and then I just press buttons and I'm good, like this. Because this is the kind of stuff I grew up with. I also like mashing buttons. Again, Tales of Symphonia was not the first Tales game I've ever played. I've played Tales of the Abyss, and I've played Tales of Grace's F. So I know a little bit of how, you know, Tales games work. You know, Tales of the Abyss still had that two-dimensional, not really 2D, but like it's not completely, it's not like Tales of Berseria, which I've played a bit and have not. Well, actually, no, not really. I've seen, but Tales of Zestiria is the one I've been playing. So it's a more 3D environment. It's like, it's 2D, but there's the free running aspect that's there. But anyway, long story short, I found out the dark side, and that people will tell you what to do and have no what do you call it? No regards for honoring the fact that, one, it's a blind playthrough, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but two, like, respect the fact that it's a blind playthrough. Let me make my own mistakes. But that's essentially it. Again, I did have fun playing Tales of Symphonia. I wanted to play the sequel, but so many people just told me not to play it. It's like, but if I want to play it, let me play it. I don't know. Look, I wanted to play the sequel because Johnny Young Bosch is in it, and I love I love JYB. That's the reason why I played. So that's why I enjoyed Tales of the Abyss. It had Johnny Young Bosch, and it had Yuri Lowenthal. Although, you know, Yuri Lowenthal was the main character in Tales of the Abyss, or Yuri Lowenthal voiced the main character in Tales of the Abyss, and Johnny Young Bosch voiced one of the party members. I think it was Guy. And in whatever the sequel is called, I don't remember what it is. I cannot remember it for the life of me. But JYB is the voices the main character for that one. And I did play a little bit of it. I was having fun. It has like this, I guess there's like a monster mechanic. I don't know. It's been a while. I really should get back to playing that one, but I'm gonna play it. I'm not gonna stream it, or I'm not gonna record it. I'm gonna play it. That's what I'm doing with Zestiria as well. I'm playing that. Vesperia, I'm gonna try to record, but I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I just don't feel like doing it. It's nothing about the game, it's just that maybe I should just play it on my own and not force myself to record something I kind of just don't want to do. Which is why it was so hard for me to figure out what to record, because there's so much I want to do, but at the same time maybe I feel like I shouldn't do it for the sake of recording it. Because there have been a couple of games I've played where I was like, man, I really enjoyed it. I kind of wish I had recorded this or streamed it, but at the same time I had a lot of fun not doing that. And I don't know, it's just a weird feeling, at least to me. Maybe you can relate to that or not. It's like you want to do something. What would you want to? Yeah, you want to do something, but you just don't feel like doing it for the sake of doing it. Or I don't know. I'm rambling at this point. But I didn't want to force myself to record Tales of Vesperia and not, feel like yeah, I want to record. I want to see what's next. Now I do want to see what's next, but I don't know if I want to record it and see what's happening next. Because like recording the last couple of videos for it, which have been up, it's uploaded. I upload those as soon as I can. But I don't know. It's like it's very plot heavy, which is why I wanted to record it. Get to see the story play out, talk about some stuff, rinse, repeat. But I don't know. It's weird. I might not go. I might just start playing it on my own. Which sucks, because I told myself, like, alright, I'm gonna record this and like from start to finish, and it's gonna be awesome, I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna finally play Tales of Vesperia start to finish. And now it's like, I don't know. I do want to at least record I don't know if I should record or stream the great Ace Attorney games, or the Ace Attorney games in general. I tried streaming Ace Investigations 2, the Japanese only Miles Edgeworth game. I tried streaming that. I don't know. I felt burnt out. I was really into. I forgot those potions just keep going if you're fully healed. You gotta pay attention to that. At least that. But I had someone spoiled like the last. What case was on? I think I was about to do case 4. What was case 4? I was in the middle of case 4. It was the flashback one where you're doing an investigation with Gregory Edgeworth and his assistant at the time, who is now like this detective. I don't know, I forgot his name, but I was in the middle of that, and I just didn't feel like streaming it anymore. I was like, I mean, I don't know. It's like I was really looking forward to it. I was figuring stuff on my own. I had theories, and then like I got spoiled with what happens in the final case. And I was like, well, shit. I kind of don't want to. I don't feel like continuing on anymore. I ended up dropping that and started something else. Well, whatever that may have been. I don't know. I just don't want that to happen if I stream an Ace Attorney game. Well, the great Ace Attorney games. Ace Attorney 1, 2, and 3, I don't. I've played those to death. I love those games. But like I don't mind streaming that. It's just I don't know if I should, or if I feel like I'll be up to streaming those. I don't know. Is it 40 minutes? Oh, I need to take a break. I've been talking for too long. I'm sure some of you guys are like sick of my voice because I've been doing nothing but rambling. But this is kind of what I wanted to do with Mario Party 2. I might switch in and do that. This is just I'm probably not gonna finish Final Fantasy 4. I'm just playing this for the sake of playing it because I don't know what I had no idea what else to record. I just wanted to do something. So I found my something, and I think I'm in a good state of mind. I guess it's not the word, but like I'm in a good point, good position, good spot to like do that. But I would have to connect my N64, get the HDMI converter, switch scenes. It's not a lot. It's not a lot, but it's gonna feel like a lot. That's the thing. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Plus, we get to listen to some sweet Mario Party 2 music. I really enjoy it. Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I'm probably gonna record Mario Party 2 next, and maybe I'll, if not next, then sometime this week. I'm gonna try and record tomorrow, which is Wednesday, before I head to work. If it might be something like this, just some more rambling. Yeah, if I don't know what to record, it might just be a random Final Fantasy game, and I'll just be like brain dead playing. Like, look, Rydia should not be this low. She should be at least 4 levels higher, but she's been dead for like a good chunk of the session, and that's on me. I usually level 6 or 8 would be her level before jumping into the waterfall cavern. Not here in the Antlion's Den. Way too low. But I'm like I said, I'm just blazing through. I don't gotta worry about stuff like this. Plus, I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise, so I'm a little more reckless. I'm not too worried about the random encounters. Now that I got Rosa, it's going to be a little bit better. But yeah, that's essentially it. I'll get Rosa. We'll do this little scene with Edward, and then we'll end the video here. But like while this is all happening, I'll just get you caught up on whatever the hell was going on. So after we got Rydia, we killed her mom. Whoops. We wanted to have her come with us because we can't leave her alone, or else the Baron's gonna come, have some knights come and just kill her. But she refuses to come with us because we, you know, killed her mom. And she summons Titan and wrecks our butts. Kain is nowhere to be found, so it's just poor old Cecil. So we take her here to Kaipo so she can recover. And on cue, the Baron soldiers come by to try and kill the kid, but we say nay, and we slaughter them. She's like grateful that we saved her, and she feels like she can trust us. She can trust Cecil. So she joins us. So then we want to go to whatever Edward's place is called, Damcyan, to talk to the king there to aid us in fighting Baron. But Tella's blocking the way, and he's like, oh, there's a octopus monster, but I need help. You're a Dark Knight, help me over there. I'm going to Damcyan because this guy stole my daughter. So we do that. Turns out he didn't steal her. She ran off with him. Unfortunately, by the time we get to Damcyan, there's an attack. Anna's dead. We see Edward. Tella gets mad. He's like, oh, you spoony bard, and then commences to fight him. Then we find out what happens. This guy called Golbez showed up and just started taking over and wrecking everyone's stuff. Tella leaves saying, I will avenge Anna. And then off he goes. Quick edit. We find out Rosa's here, and we go to get the sand pearl or sand ruby from the Antlion's den. Damcyan just happens to be there. You know what I mean. We got to get a Damcyan. So we go there, we get the thing, and we cure Rosa of her ailments. Curing a white mage of an ailment. I know. But that's plot convenience. And now we're off to Mount Hobbs to go to Fabul to get their aid in opposing Baron. But Rydia does not know fire because, he was traumatized by fire. But Rose is like, you know what? You can do it. You're the only one that can. If you don't, we're doomed. And everyone's like, you can do it, Rydia. He's like, alright, I'll do it. And she clears the way, like so. And she learns fire. So now we're just gonna go to Mount Hobbs and, progress the story as usual. But that will be a tale for another day. I spoke too much. I need to take a break. I gotta drink water. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing me speak essentially non-stop for the past 48 minutes, probably 50 minutes. So that's that. So we're done here. But rest assured, if you see this again, because I didn't know what else to record at the time, or if you see a Final Fantasy game, I didn't know what the hell to record at the time. That doesn't mean I'm not having any fun revisiting these games, especially 4, because this one is near and dear to my heart. maybe the next time I record Final Fantasy IV, I'll probably talk about the other entries, 7, 8, and 9. I'll probably talk about the PlayStation ones, and all the PS1 ones. I guess I can throw in Chrono Trigger in there too, since it's the PlayStation era. And then, depending on how it goes, might jump into the PS2 ones, which is 10 and 12. Both of which, well, I've played 10 a lot, but 12 I played for the very first time, I think a year or two ago when it came out on the Switch. And boy, did I enjoy that one a lot more than I thought I would have. That's a story for another time. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I appreciate it. If there's anything you want me to talk about, like I said, I'll be doing these a little more often. I might just record a bunch of rambling stuff for topics, even ones that you guys didn't put. I'll just think of something. This is a great way for me to just rant and vent about stuff. Not so much rant, I guess ramble. But yeah, if you guys want to know anything about me or any topics you want me to discuss, Q&As and the like, just let me know, and I will do my best to accommodate that in one of these soon to be, hopefully, many ramblings of mine. That said, have a great rest of your day. Take it easy, and I will see you guys on the next ramblings. Catch you later.